We hit we go into ship from store app, and then we hit the pick. And then we go into groups here, and it tells us what we have to pick. So this was the first group. So we go on the floor and we pick all these. We go and pick the
What's the multi?
they're saying that we may have we have a multiple of them, or else there's a multiple of in the shipment, in the group of things that we have to pull. So we'll go and pull it off the floor and we'll scan it. And then if we don't have...
There's a scanner in there?
Yep.
I didn't even realize there's a scanner in there.
Yep.
And it's actually fun. It works whichever way, your right hand or your left hand. So you don't have to press on both of them. You just press on one either side.
I've
And then
had
it'll
this thing
say
in my
and
office all
it's-
this time. I never knew that.
It'll say it's accepted, and if we don't have it, you'll swipe left. If it doesn't have a tag on it, you swipe right, and then you have to type in the SKU number. And at the very end, it'll come up and it'll say, complete the order.
Yes.
So when it says complete the order, then you go on to the next one. So this is what I'm doing right now. Then, and when you get done with all your orders, you'll go into pack. And then you'll hit pack.
And then
And then you go to groups. They're all in groups.
Yep. So now
So
it's
this
going to individually put every order with its owner.
So these are the groups I'm working on right now. So you'll scan up. And I have one more left in this order. So we'll hit 2. So there'll be 2 in that order. So I'm going to pick the 2 that I had pulled, which are these 2. And we'll scan. And then this is the other one. And we'll scan this one and it'll come up and it says it was confirmed. This one we couldn't find. Remember where we rejected it?
Uh-huh.
So you'll just have to complete the order. And then it'll print the packing slip out.
Okay. So for the rejected, can you leave a reason for the rejection or
No, it's most likely they know that we don't have it in stock.
Okay.
And then it either goes back to the warehouse or they send it back to another store
That might have
that
that
might
item.
have that item.
Who sends what back?
It would be the company, like whoever's sending in the orders, which would be like either like the fulfillment centers or whoever's in charge of pretty much the Omni section of it. They'll try to find another store nearby or somewhere else where to fulfill it. So all these orders are not even being shipped out just like locally. Some of these orders are being shipped out like Texas, Washington.
All over
Oh, I got
Yes,
it.
they're going
Okay.
all over the U.S.
Okay. And this is okay. So this is for.
Shipped
So this
from
is
store.
not North America, but this is actually the U.S.
Yes.
Okay. So Puerto Rico is different.
Yes,
We did
Puerto
have
Rico.
we did have a couple Hawaii's though.
Okay.
Yeah, but
all
yeah,
right.
Puerto Rico would be different.
Yeah.
Mexico will be
Canada,
Canada.
okay.
All of them would be
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
Yep.
Like the only way that we would get an order would be like if they're paying expedited shipping and they really want their order or that item, then they'll make the exception, the company, where they'll find a store who has it.
Okay. And that is the app. That app is for
The fulfillment.
fulfillment app. Okay.
And there's also a BOPIS on there and a ship from store. The BOPIS is if they order online to pick up in the store.
Right.
So it's basically done the same way, except they come and they pick it up at the front of
Okay.
by the cashiers.
Okay.
Which is the one that we were talking about in the break room with the. But this is where Medallia that we were coming through,
Right.
where I feel that it's not only fulfillment centers that are making the error, but it could be human error, and it could be all about training, and making sure. Like Kim has been here for many years, so she knows the product, she knows the way around of the store, the same way we are. Compared to maybe another store that they're just trying to fulfill and they're not paying attention. So this is where the customer gets mad if for any reason, they ordered this one in an extra small petite, and we don't have it, and they really wanted it. They're like, I don't want to reject it, or the person who is fulfilling the orders, like the Kim was the picker and the packer. She picked just because it's that small. She put in the number that it is,
Right.
and it will be rejected if it doesn't. Whatever. So the bad thing about this, if something does not have a tag, you go ahead and complete.
Okay, so then when I'm done with that group, it'll come on and say complete the group. So you just hit that button. I don't know, why does it come up with this X in the corner anymore?
Oh, I know, right? Oh,
Okay.
and this is for us to give a survey.
Okay, so this is
For us.
okay.
For us.
So if you
So they rate me.
So
right?
no, we rate the
no,
app.
so you can hear, you can say, why is this X in the corner, and then we'll see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can do a
Yeah.
survey. So
Okay.
like I would say, like I usually do surveys more for the Cell app when I'm up there. So like my numbers being recognized, like, is this a technical issue? Is this that? So like if if you really like the app, how fast it's going, you'll like put it in there. That's for you.
Okay.
So
All
Kim, and I'm so glad I'm actually here to say this now. This is actually vital to my team.
Okay.
As I build out the team more and more, we're going to be relying on this a lot.
Okay.
And I'm going to be putting my face and my name out there globally because I want you all to know that this is not going to the ether.
Mm-hmm.
My folks are going to be looking at this feedback
Okay.
a lot. So just like right now, you just said you don't know why that X is there. I want you to actually type that and put that in there, and someone's going to see that.
Okay. So
Okay.
this comes up after every group I do. So you want me to
Yeah.
Whenever
do
you
my
feel like it.
survey for every group?
Whenever you feel like it. You
Yeah.
don't have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for whenever, say like, when was the last time when we were getting, what was it, BOPIS and Ship From Store crossed, and, you know, we could have done a survey for it where we were like, hey, you know what, they're like, Ship From Store and BOPIS are two different things, why are they being crossed, you know what I mean, like, or in the beginning when we first got the, what's it called, the zebras, that, they didn't explain to us that we had to pick, pack, and then still complete the group. We literally had to find that out on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went through it. It was trial and error for us here at
Yeah.
our store, but like we made sure everybody was on the same page. And I feel like our store does a great job with this. And
Yeah.
I mean, compared to maybe some other stores.
Yeah, whenever you have a complaint, use the
Okay. I
survey.
kind of like this app better than where we had to print the papers out.
Is that was that the iPod?
The iPods, yes.
That's the very beginning one where we had to cross off if we took it, and then
Yeah.
we had to scan them.
I've heard a lot of nightmares about this thing. I don't know what it is.
This
It was
one I
time
had to-
consuming.
This time
It
consuming?
was, yeah.
Yes.
This one, I got used to it after they started it, and it's nice because you're scanning it, and if it's not the right one, because sometimes you'll just say, "Oh, that's a black shirt." You're going to take it off. You're not going to look at the number.
Yeah.
This one you have to scan it, and it'll tell you it's the wrong one.
Yeah.
So you have to go look for the wrong
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's got the wrong hanger on it. When you're in a
yeah.
hurry, you're going to grab the hanger that says the extra large, but
Yeah.
you bring it back here, and it's a large.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this now that I got you. Can you imagine a way that it can be better?
I think we were talking about that the other day.
What, size-wise?
The what's it called,
The
the app
app.
when we're picking and everything. What was it that we were hoping that, what's it called, that the multi-unit ones, instead of we were like saying about what's it called, it was too many footsteps going back and forth, and like,
Yes.
yes, that's,
Because you have like what is it? These plush knit ones, where they'll be at the front, and then you'll go be pulling something else, and then you get some more down the bottom, and you have to go all the way back and pull some more.
so like we were talking more about like when we used to pull out the packets from the iPods, you know, well, first it would print out, but it would separate it between like knits, denim, active. So it would actually
Jeans
first,
and
yeah,
everything,
like
yes.
it would actually give us the category of where we were gonna be at. So that means if I had 15 items of active to pick, I'm concentrating to get all my 15 items right away, which I think that was something that was faster for us.
Oh, that's what you do like. So you like
Yes.
it by the category.
Yes.
Category
Yes.
would have been better, because that's where we actually used to lose less footsteps, because
Okay.
then we would, and then like of course there's miscellaneous stuff that, you know, that doesn't fit into the category, but we already knew that those were like the little tiny stuff compared to like picking out 7 coats, where here it shows you multi, and then
But the multi isn't next to each other.
No,
the
they're
multi
like-
is in there somewhere.
yeah, for it.
Let's try this. So tap in there.
Here,
Yep. And then type wish list.
wish list.
Yeah.
Oh, for the survey. Yeah, because we were talking about it last time, and we're
And
like,
then yeah, and like when those things come up, do that. Send it there,
Yeah.
and you have my email address.
Yeah.
Send it directly to me too.
This field is required. Oh, we'll just put a 10. We did. What do you want me to put?
Overall, how satisfied are you? Well, you're not 10 because you got a wish list,
Okay,
right?
let's
I
go
would
five.
say like 7.
7.
Yeah,
7
there
is
you go.
good because it's a faster network than what we were working.
So, oh, you didn't put the actual.
Are you providing feedback? Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I typed it in there.
You typed the categorization.
No, she'll probably do it for that other one.
Oh well, yeah, it's all good. Do it next time. But you get my point though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give us all that, and you got my email.
Yeah.
Send it to me because listen, my entire point here, my point of existence, is literally to make you guys have less cortisol.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make your job less stressful. The only way that I can do that, I can't come and cook for you.
Yeah.
I can't take care of your cats. Sorry, but I can make your software work better. That's what I'm trying
One
to
good
do.
thing I get a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
I mean, you still get the steps done the other way, but it actually cuts down our picking time. I would say it would cut it down by a lot.
There we go.
Just because it's like, I think that's where, I would say a lot of the stores, and they will not admit it, because a lot of people like wasting time for ship from store. But if you were only allowed to do 39 units per hour, and we have 300 units, it only gave me 8 hours. And if I schedule Kim for those full 8 hours, she should be able to pick within her first 4 to get all the 300 and then pack afterwards, and still have time to clean up and everything, because they include all of that 8 hours within cleanup as well. So it's not like we don't get
Yeah, pick, pack.
Yep.
Process, pack.
for it.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for that. I'll be around because I'll be coming back, and hopefully, as I come back more, I do want to actually start learning because I want to do some shifts. I want to actually understand like the actual tactile.
Do you want to do some now?
I would, but I'm afraid I will blow the whole place up
Go
somehow.
ahead. So this is the next
All right.
lever.
All right.
So you're going to hit that.